Hey Denise, thanks for joining in. Sorry, I hit the start button and I wasn't even completely ready yet. So, I think everyone knows that who knows me knows that I'm really not a baker. Like, I do try. My thing is the measuring and the mess. It's just not my thing. With cooking, you can cook with love, you can measure with love, and it's forgiving. I'm finding that baking is not that way, and I don't like a whole mess on my counter. So we are actually going to be using, I'm excited for this pan, and I hope you guys are too. But we're going to be using the Surprise Center cake pan. It has, you can make it well in each of them if you want. You can make an individual one so that each piece has a surprise in it. Or you can just make a cake with the center surprise. What I'm going to do, the kids are coming for dinner this evening. We are going to have, now we'll be going live probably at 5:30. Every time I say 5, something happens. So probably at 5:30, I'm going to be making chicken caprese roll-ups because I could only find really thinly sliced chicken breast. Couldn't find chicken breast anywhere. So I thought I've got some fresh basil, some fresh mozzarella, and some, what else? Tomatoes. So that's what we're going to have for dinner, and I will be going live with that. But I thought, you know what? Let me make a cake. Not from scratch. We are actually going to be using this new, if you guys have tried this, not necessarily Paper Chef brand, but if you've ever tried this kind of cake, let me know. I'm not eating it, so I live vicariously through everyone else. When I was at a cooking show a couple weeks ago, this was a huge hit there. We made this. Everyone loved it. So I'm curious to see what my family thinks. Now, I will be making for the topping will be like a whipped cream cheese type of topping. And I'm going to be stuffing the individual wells with some caramel. So apparently that goes well with this cake. Let's see. So I will tell you, you do not have to grease, oil, or anything with this pan. They do recommend it, but I have not had to. I used it a couple times, and I haven't had to. What you don't want to do is don't put it in a dishwasher. Don't use metal. All those good things. Don't use commercial sprays. Don't, take care of it because it is gorgeous and it works so well. I love this thing. So just to give you a little bit of what we are doing, let's set this aside. I will be using the Flex Plus because for the hand mixer part. And if you guys have any questions throughout this, just let me know so I can answer them. I can actually see right now, so we're good. Okay, so what we need is my reading glasses. Okay, I have the oven preheated to 350. Everything you need is right in this package. I have been giving this away to as booking, anyone who books a party with me in their host order. I've been giving this away since we got it. It's been a hit. I'm just, I wish I could try it, but I'm not. Because I cannot stick to just one bite. Moderation doesn't work for me. I have to just eliminate it. So we have this packet, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter cut into small pieces, softened. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and 2/3 cup milk. So, here we go. I have my cake mix. It smells wonderful. Now, if I had brown sugar in the house, and I know I can make it, but I'm not going to. I would make my own caramel sauce. That's going to be on another segment. But this does smell really good. I'm not going to throw this away because how many of us throw this stuff away and then you dig it back out because you forget what the instructions say, or is it just me? Because I do that all the time, no matter how many times I make something. Okay, so we have that. 6 tablespoons of melted butter, or softened butter. You want it in pieces. This is softened, it is unsalted, so I am just going to break it up into pieces. I'm just gonna put it in here so I have a place to have it. So are you guys enjoying this gorgeous day? I know in Pennsylvania, I know the ladies that are watching are Pennsylvania also, but I was so happy to see that our weather should be up to 70. It's still not Daytona weather, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about it. We'll be walking later too. Okay, so we have that. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. I hate using vegetable oil, but we're going with it. If you do not have these easy read measuring cups, I highly recommend them simply because, and if you have them, let me know. And let me know what you think. Simply because of the way they're angled, right? And then you have the measurements here. So all I have to do, the days of this are over, and doing this is over. So we want 2 tablespoons, and the small one does come with tablespoons, and it goes to up to 2 ounces, and it also has cups up to a 1/4 cup. So we want 2 tablespoons. I'm standing here, I'm looking at it, I can see the measurements. I don't have to worry about trying to see that. So 2 tablespoons. Get this out of the way. Oh my goodness, you can really see the sugar glistening in this mix. Well, yeah. Boom. Okay. And then we want 2 eggs. Let's put this butter in. I'm really excited for this, to see what everyone thinks. I figure I'll start it now because I always get wrapped up in my business that I tend to lose track of time. Obviously, we know that. It's been happening. Okay, so we have the butter, we have the vegetable oil, we need the 2 eggs. These are actually farm fresh eggs. They come from my father-in-law's chickens. Alright, so we have that. And 2/3 cup milk. I have to wash my hands. When it comes to baking, I will get distracted by the recipe because I just don't ever use one. Alright, so this one we're going to use, this is a 1 cup. And we want 2/3 cup milk, so we're going to fill that 2/3. You can get the set as well. 2/3. And this cake mix is smelling good already. Okay. Get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Make sure I have everything packaged. Butter, vegetable oil, eggs, and 2/3 cup milk. We're good. Now I'm going to get the battery. So with the Flex Plus, it comes with 2 battery packs. I always have one charging because I do use the hand mixer a lot. And it is cordless, which I love because if you're like me, clumsy, I will trip over everything if I could. Everything, I'm not even gonna lie. Trip over my feet, flat surface. So if you see me doing it, don't judge me. I'm just tripping. Okay, we are going to put our beaters in. Put the battery pack on. It does have a safety feature, so you cannot turn this on until you release the safety. And you want to beat it on low. I probably should have. This butter was sitting out all night, so I don't know why it hasn't fully softened yet. Hopefully it mixes in. But it does smell wonderful. I think this is going to be a big hit with my family. I mean, we all know if you're following me, Brent wants his sweets, and the sweeter the better. And this smells pretty sweet, guys. Everything's mixed except for the butter. The battery lasts 30 minutes, but you have 2 battery packs that will come with it, and the charger. If I'm doing a big meal and I'm going to be using it a lot, I will, when I pull this battery off like I just did, I would put the other one back on so that it was charging as I was using it. Much like your husbands or girlfriends or whoever, I don't know who's watching now, but much like their power tools. Alright, I don't think my butter was completely softened. And I don't really have patience. I think we're just gonna have to go with it. Just make sure your butter is more softened than mine was. Let me release these. All right. Put that back on the charger. Now, since we are doing, I don't know, guys. We'll see if it works out. Since we are doing the individual, you want to have at least 2 cups. Now we're turning it upside down. And then we want it to sit into this kind of octagon shape. I'm going to take this one out because I'm just going to use it, have a plain cake on there. These dogs, I tell ya. Sorry about that. I thought I had stuff over there. So you want to just put half the mixture in one side, half the mixture in the other side. Cover up your wells. Okay, so we have it covered. We have this one in. I'm going to stick it in the oven for 350. Probably, if you're doing box cake mix, I have been seeing people, other consultants recommending using 2 boxes. I probably would have used another cake mix, but I ran out because I keep giving them away. So I just have to get more. So we're gonna stick that in at 350. I will pull that out. Once it cools, I'll hop back live just so that you can see exactly how this cake works. So you guys that are watching, thank you so much. If you would like more information on any of this stuff, let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys a little bit later. Thanks for watching.